Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcasts for July 29, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Good evening, I'm Walter Concrete. First, in a major escalation of the ongoing conflict, Ukrainian forces have launched strikes against Russian targets, including a naval base used by Russia's Black Sea Fleet. The attacks come as diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict appear stalled. In another part of the world, the United States and Saudi Arabia have launched joint airstrikes against Iran-backed militias in Iraq. These strikes were in response to recent drone attacks on Saudi oil facilities blamed on these militias. This escalation is likely to further strain tensions between the U.S., Saudi Arabia, and Iran. Lastly, in South America, Peru has inaugurated a new president, marking a shift towards conservative leadership in the region. Keiko Fujimori, daughter of former President Alberto Fujimori, has taken office amidst protests and controversy over her plans to fight crime and reorganize social services. These stories represent significant developments in global politics and conflict. As we continue to monitor these situations, we will provide updates and analysis. For now, it's clear that the international landscape is complex and volatile, with many factors at play. That's the way it is, July 2023. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. First, in Uganda, opposition leader Kizza Besigye has collapsed in court while on trial for treason. His health and well-being are of utmost concern, and we urge all parties involved to prioritize his safety. In the UK, a disturbing case has come to light where a Norwegian teenager, Johannes Natland, has been found guilty of conspiracy to commit murder. He was recruited by a Swedish organized crime group with ties to the Iranian state. This raises serious concerns about the recruitment of young people for nefarious purposes. Lastly, in the U.S., Jay Clayton has been confirmed as the new Director of National Intelligence, despite concerns from Democrats that he may politicize intelligence. His ability to maintain the independence and integrity of the intelligence community will be closely watched. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges we face globally, from human rights issues to national security concerns. We'll continue to follow these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First off, we have SK Hynix, one of the world's leading memory chip manufacturers, experiencing a significant downturn in the Asian tech sector. Despite record-breaking earnings due to the surge in demand for AI-related components, the company's shares plummeted nearly 10% after falling short of market expectations. Analysts attribute this to a weaker product mix and concerns over China's rapid advancements in chip-making technology. Next up, we have Ace River Capital announcing its exit from Marinemax, citing opportunity cost and increased conviction in its existing holdings, particularly Vox Royalty and RCI Hospitality. The firm remains committed to disciplined investing, focusing on businesses that trade at meaningful discounts to their intrinsic value. Lastly, all eyes are on Meta Platforms and Microsoft as they prepare to report their quarterly earnings, with investors eagerly awaiting updates on their aggressive artificial intelligence investments. With the tech giants pouring hundreds of billions of dollars into cloud and AI infrastructure, the market is seeking tangible returns on these investments. As we navigate this complex landscape of technological advancements, geopolitical tensions, and evolving consumer demands, one thing remains certain: the more things change, the more they stay the same. Don't panic, folks, and remember to keep your wits about you in these volatile times. Where do you stay your money on Monday? We'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. From the scorching hot surfaces of distant stars to the mysterious depths of supermassive black holes, we'll delve into three groundbreaking findings that are sending shockwaves through the astronomical community. First, let's talk about Betelgeuse, the stellar giant that's been making headlines with its occasional brightening and dimming. researchers have finally confirmed a long-held suspicion: Betelgeuse is not alone. Using the European Southern Observatory's Very Large Telescope, astronomers have directly imaged a companion star orbiting the red supergiant. This discovery not only provides fresh insight into the life cycle of this celestial superstar, but also raises more questions about its potential supernova explosion. Next, we'll travel to the Jupiter-sized moon of Io, where scientists have made a remarkable discovery about the moon's subsurface temperature. According to Dr. Shannon Brown, lead author of the study, Io provides a unique window into learning how tidal heating works throughout the cosmos. This fundamental process is thought to provide energy and heat to worlds that are far from their parent star, and studying it can reveal new secrets about the solar system. Last but not least, we'll explore the enigmatic little red dots that have puzzled astronomers for years. Using data from the James Webb Space Telescope, researchers have proposed a new theory. These mysterious objects might not be a unique galaxy population, but rather a temporary phase of highly active supermassive black holes. By analyzing the Saguaro galaxy and simulating its appearance in the early universe, scientists are gaining valuable insights into the nature of these compact red sources and their role in shaping galaxy formation. As we continue to explore the vast expanse of our celestial neighborhood, discoveries like these remind us of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of the universe. Join us as we unravel the secrets of the cosmos and push the boundaries of human understanding. The universe is full of mysteries waiting to be solved, and we are excited to see what is next. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we took a look at the upcoming NFL season, where several teams are vying for a spot in the playoffs. The San Francisco 49ers and Green Bay Packers are shaping up to be strong contenders, with talented players like George Kittle, Nick Bosa, and Micah Parsons leading the charge. Next, we dove into the thrilling conclusion of the basketball tournament's alumni bracket, where La Familia Kentucky alumni faced off against JHX Hoops Kansas alumni. This highly anticipated matchup promised high-stakes basketball action, with the winner advancing to the $2 million TBT championship game. And finally, we shone the spotlight on America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, as they gear up for a new season with a sense of calm and optimism. With significant changes to their defensive roster, including the hiring of new defensive coordinator Christian Parker and drafting Ohio State safety Caleb Downs, the team is hoping to bounce back from a disappointing 12-5 record last season. These stories and more will be explored in depth on our podcast. So sit back, relax, and join me as we break down the latest news and updates from the world of sports. And remember, folks, the truth is in the game. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. In Madagascar, a team of researchers has rediscovered a rare palm tree species, the Ravenea latisecta, which was last recorded nearly a century ago. This incredible finding highlights the fact that even in well-explored regions, there's still so much to discover and learn about our planet's biodiversity. The discovery of 19 individuals of this critically endangered species has shed new light on its population trends and threats, and further monitoring is needed to understand how to protect it. Meanwhile, in a small village in Europe, the community is grappling with the challenges of preserving its cultural heritage while managing the impact of tourism. The village of Vilkolenek, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is facing concerns about overcrowding, noise pollution, and the erosion of traditional village life. While tourism has brought economic benefits, residents are worried that their way of life is disappearing. The story of Vilkolenek serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between progress and preservation. These two stories may seem unrelated at first glance, but they share a common thread: the importance of responsible stewardship of our planet's natural and cultural treasures. As we celebrate the rediscovery of the Ravenea latisecta and the efforts to preserve Vilkolenek's cultural heritage, we're reminded that it's our responsibility to safeguard these treasures for future generations. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Can we talk about the latest news in entertainment? First off, Justin Bieber's throwback track, Beauty and a Beat, is making a surprise comeback on the UK charts. It's re-entered the top 10 on several sales and streaming rankings, and I've got to say, it's giving some of his newer tracks a run for their money. But in more somber news, the film world is mourning the loss of Oscar-nominated costume designer Jean-Pierre Dorlac. His passing is a significant loss for the industry, but his legacy lives on through his exquisite designs that have inspired generations of filmmakers and designers. And speaking of film, Turner Classic Movies is set to premiere an exciting new documentary series that explores the evolution of filmmaking and its impact on popular culture. And finally, self-help guru Jay Shetty has inked a lucrative deal with Netflix to bring his popular podcast, On Purpose, to the streaming giant's platform. Despite controversy surrounding his past, Shetty's appeal remains strong, and it will be interesting to see if he can maintain his momentum and build a lasting legacy in the entertainment industry. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we have the heartwarming story of twin black and white ruffed lemurs born at Central Park Zoo. These adorable creatures are not only a delight to watch, but also serve as a reminder of the critical role that zoos play in conservation efforts. With their population declining by at least 80% over 3 generations due to habitat loss and poaching, breeding programs like the one at Central Park Zoo are crucial for increasing numbers and maintaining genetic diversity. In another boost to global conservation efforts, 2 pairs of endangered tiger cubs have been born in recent weeks. The arrival of these precious cubs is a vital step towards preserving the future of this majestic species, with only an estimated 450 or more tigers remaining in the wild. While conservation efforts are underway, including the European Endangered Species Programme, it's essential that we continue to support these initiatives and protect the natural habitats of these incredible animals. Lastly, we turn our attention to France, where the country is grappling with devastating wildfires and newfound hope in football. The recent appointment of Zinedine Zidane as the head coach of the French national team has brought optimism to the nation, even as firefighters battle raging blazes in the southwest. The intersection of these two narratives may seem unusual, but it underscores the complexities of modern life, where moments of joy and tragedy can coexist. As we reflect on these stories, we are reminded of the importance of balance and perspective in our coverage, acknowledging both the difficulties that communities face and the sources of hope that emerge during such times. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.